probably guessed by the title, but this is a reading for any gifts, surprises, or blessings that are coming in May. So your pile number 1 with the Selenite wand here. Number 2 with the purple fluorite. And number 3 with this pendulum. As usual, if you feel drawn to all 3, feel free to do that. But I'll be getting started on number 1 in just a few moments. Alright, number 1 with the Selenite wand. Okay, so for you guys here, my immediate interpretation when I drew these cards was that you're coming out of a place of insecurity to one where you're coming out of that. For the most part, it feels like the insecurity is insecurity towards what you want to do. Maybe you're not confident in your abilities, or you're not sure if what you want is even possible. But with the Heron card, I'm getting that you're starting to come out of this. To me, it looks like the Heron is slowly stepping out. You see that it has one foot kind of out. I know herons are birds like these. It's not uncommon for them to be in this position. A lot of birds stand like this. A lot of birds like this stand like this. But in this reading in particular, I'm getting that this means that you're slowly stepping out of that. So it's not going to be an immediate change for the month of May, or at least you're not going to start off May with your insecurities completely gone, or you're just in this totally new mindset. It is going to be kind of a slow process or slow change for some of you. But so okay, it also means that even if you do kind of slip back to this energy, it's saying to not fear that, because healing isn't linear. The process isn't always linear. So if you do step back to this energy, or you feel like you're kind of going back to this, just trust the process. Trust that things are working out for you. Don't see your feelers as permanent, or you reverting back to your old behaviors. I know I'm repeating myself, but I just want to kind of make that clear that you're still coming out of this energy, and even if it feels like a healing process, your journey is kind of going up and down. So for some of you, it may not be so up and down. For some of you, it just could be that you're slowly coming out of this, but it's just going to take a little bit of some time and some practice, or just some time and patience. The house card, so I feel like this represents your manifestations or your goals, or it's basically you coming out of this. For a lot of you, I kind of see you coming out of this cave here, so maybe for some of you, or maybe right now you're feeling this insecurity card, but with the house card, you're kind of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So, trust the process. Don't feel like you're, if things don't immediately change in May, or you don't feel that, you're coming out of this insecurity card immediately, maybe give it some time. Yeah, so in all, give it some time. If you don't feel that immediate change in the month of May, or you don't feel like, or you feel like May is kind of slow for you, just give a little bit of time. Again, this is also based off your energy, so this doesn't mean that May is going to be a slow month, or May is going to be up and down. It does depend on your energy as well, or for the most parts. But yeah, I'm repeating myself here, but trust the process, believe in yourself, and just trust that you are going to get through this, and you're going to be able to see the end goal or the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, palette number 2 with the purple fluorite. Okay, so I feel like palette number 2, you guys are gonna start off May pretty strong, or at least in the beginning of May, you're gonna be in this solid, confident energy. I feel like for a lot of you, it's gonna start off this way off the bat, but don't worry if it doesn't. Maybe it may take a few days or maybe a week or so, but this is a manifestation card, but this kind of feels like more like work in a sense. Maybe you're working on a manifestation or you're working on something, but it feels like you're putting a lot of energy into something that doesn't feel like it's paying off. So don't take this as a bad thing, even though if, it may seem like you're going from the place of where you're feeling totally confident and strong to where you're just putting all those work into something that's not working out, and that might kind of like shift your energy a little, kind of shake up your energy. This isn't to scare you off. This is still a May blessings reading, but just be aware that you may be a little bit shaken up in the middle of May, or kind of towards as May starts going along. With the eel in reverse, this isn't just a change in direction, but I feel like your goals or manifestation is going to be unexpected. For some of you, this may mean that you're going to change your path, or the path may be unexpected. For some of you, it could be that your manifestations or your goal is just going to come out of nowhere. It doesn't mean you have to change your path or your life or anything. It could just be that it just comes out of left field. But yeah, the overall energy I'm getting for you is that even though you're saying off strong, confident now, I mean, this isn't saying to lower your expectations or to kind of not start off May strong. Some of you may be thinking, well, if I'm not going to, I guess, how am I going to say this? This isn't about failure of manifestation, failure of your goals. It just means that maybe kind of may kind of shake you up a little bit, but this isn't discouraging you from entering May in this strong, confident energy, because for a lot of you, I feel like in order for you to get past this, you have to be in this energy already. It may be easy for some of you, not necessarily for you guys to inspire, but some people, as soon as things start to shake up, they just give up. They just say, this isn't going to work out. But since you guys are starting off with this strong and confident energy, I feel like this is what is going to push you forward. And because this is going to be totally unexpected, whether it's your manifestations or your goals, because you started off made pretty strong, you're going to see this opportunity. You're going to see this. You're not going to see this as a bad thing. You're going to take that energy you start off with, and you're going to apply it throughout the rest of May, if that makes any sense. So, when I say that your energy might be shaken up a little bit, I'm not saying you're gonna go from being confident to someone who has like no self-esteem and something's not gonna work out for them. It just means that I guess universe, whatever, is kind of like saying, hey, you might need to like take a step back, or you might need to kind of look at other perspectives in your life, because this thing is coming to you. You need to be kind of like looking out for that. So pie number 2, just kind of like wrap it all up. Don't be afraid to keep going and strong. Don't be afraid to put your energy in, or put it all in there. Alright, pile number 3 with this broken pendulum, because I dropped it. Okay, so I feel like you guys are gonna have a pretty solid month with the Tower in reverse. I feel like you kind of gone through a Tower moment, and it made this is when things are gonna start leveling out. Or maybe for some of you that this just means that you're not gonna expect any, I guess, drastic changes or any drastic like upheavals or anything like that. For most of you, it's like you're not expecting disasters or anything in May, because again, I feel like most of you already went through that. With the Foundation card, I feel like this means you're going to find support in yourself or support within yourself. The stone here feels like it's representing someone who's standing on their own, not in a way that you are alone or you're just completely like without any friend groups or without any support, but it feels like you're not going to be dependent on the help of others. Of course, it is okay to ask for help and support, but here you're not really allowing others to dictate what you do or kind of like take over your projects or whatever it is. So you may be dealing with someone that's a little bit difficult. Maybe someone that's been micromanaging what you do, or micromanaging kind of like, I guess, your daily life or whatever it is. It could be in your daily life, it could be in your I feel like for most of you this has to do with what you're working on, your projects or your manifestations. That person's kind of like coming in, you're like micromanaging what you do. And if it's not micromanaging, this person could just be like putting you down. And again, with the Ace of Stones, it feels like you're gonna come out of that. You're gonna kind of come out of the energy, or you're going to pretty much distance yourself away from that person. So the Struggle card in reverse here is saying you don't have to work as hard as you are right now, or in the month of May, if you feel like pressured to do all this work. I'm kind of getting for some of you that this person may be putting you down. They're saying that you're not working hard enough, or you're being lazy, or you're just not putting it in your all. This is saying to don't listen to them. You know, if you aren't dealing with someone, this is still saying to not try so hard. So in this world, we're told that only hard work gets results, but I think people confuse hard work with smart work. So there are people out there who can work 8 hours a day nonstop and totally feel fine. One of my favorite channels is Just Getting News. I was watching a video by one of the members, one of the casts, Joe Tsukawa, where he talked about where his crew would work from like I think 9 a.m. to like 6 to pretty much they work from 8 hours a day nonstop with a 1 hour lunch break. But I think for them that was doable because that's kind of like within their comfort zone, within their energy, or at least it's like doable for them. But that doesn't mean that you have to do that, or doesn't mean that just because they did it, that's what you have to do. You define what works for you. So even though you don't have to work as hard, you have to take a step back for some of you. Personally, I believe that I guess there's like some amount of work you have to put into some things. It just doesn't have to be like you're putting your back and tears and sweat into it, if that makes any sense. So going back to the Blessed Oak card in reverse, some of you again might have went through the Tower moment, but it is saying to don't condition yourself into thinking that you have to go through the Tower moment just to get through what you want to do, or just to improve in your life. This could be a reference to that. For the Struggle card in reverse, it doesn't have to be about your work. For some of you, it could just be that maybe you're expecting that things had to be this turmoil, things had to be this Herculean task to get through. Or you have to go through this Tower moment for things to kind of, for you to learn and grow through things. So even if you go through a Tower moment in May, for most of you, I don't really expect that. But even if you do, I'm getting that universe may put us through these tests and trials and whatnot in order to help us learn and grow. But this doesn't mean to stress about this happening if you want to go through something. So, this is saying to just relax, chill out, Don't expect bad things to happen to you all the time, for some of you. And for some of you, even if you go through something rough again, don't see this as your destiny, if that makes any sense. All I'm saying is to trust the process. You don't have to do the absolute most in order to make yourself happy or accomplish your goals. Just work smart. So again, just go with the flow, work smart. Okay, we got work smart rather than working hard. I know I'm kind of talking in circles, but I hope that makes any sense. If it doesn't, just leave a comment down below and I can kind of clarify things. But yeah, work smart, relax, chill. It looks like May is going to be a pretty smooth month for you.